Hi guys, welcome to Bekibtarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick collective. I finally finished all signs. Terrible, I know. Terrible, took me ages. So I hope everybody's really well. I hope everybody's, having as many breakthroughs as I am right now with energy, my childhood issues, wounds, shadows. I am literally becoming a new woman in so many ways, seeing clearer. Yeah, so let's jump in and just see what's here for the collective. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants. What messages? Hi, sunshine. Good morning. Okay, so energy for Spirit today is we have, wait, let me get clarifier, actually. Let me get clarifiers. Okay, so for some of you could be dealing with, some of you this might not be romantic, this might be, this could be like a family member or a friend as well. Just take the energy if it resonates. But what's coming through is you're moving away from, oh, thanks, hon. It took 2 hours and it fucking hurt, but I don't regret it in any way. So you're moving away from fears based around a connection. Like I said, the energy feels really broad, so this could be like an ex-partner, this could be like a family member, parent, friend, sibling. So it feels like in the past you were caught up in fears that fears in how this person will act towards you, things they're going to do to you, towards you, their energy, how they're going to act towards you, right? And that was something that was kind of keeping you trapped, whether you're aware of this or not. Hey Sharon, so lovely to hear from you. Yeah, it feels like the energy that you were caught up in that. Like I said, you might not have been, mentally aware of it, but that was definitely holding in your energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be an ex-romantic partner for some of you. It really could be like a parent or something. So you're slowly moving away from this dynamic, this energy that has you concerned about how they're going to treat you. Yeah, I know, it's so good to be back, Sharon. Honestly, it's good to be back. It feels like the energies. Okay, so example, I'm gonna give you an example. So my mum is literally lost in her own shadows, right? And every time, I don't talk to her, but she kind of speaks to my son, and he came back yesterday and he told me how horrendous it was, and all of her shadows just, like, she's completely stuck in victim mode, like obsessed with how she thinks everybody else, somehow their life revolves around her and everything's about her, stuck in this victim mindset, right? And I spent many of my years like pandering to that, like, oh, I better go and see her this day because she's going to just, emotionally manipulate me. And just like her having an effect on my life, my energy, my emotions, like, oh, I probably can't do that because she's going to feel some kind of way about it. No. So what's happening is, after having that dynamic for a certain amount of time, there's moving towards calmness, moving out of fear-based energies, moving away from being scared if something's going to end, if something's going to go how you don't want it. You're moving away from that fear, and relinquishing and trusting, just like refusing to carry the burden of other people, their emotions, what they want, like refusing to pander to it, like not being fearful anymore. Like I'm not going to be fearful to someone else's issues, stress. Like I'm in control of my experience, my reality that I create. And you're slowly moving towards really mastering your energy and how it manifests into your life, your experience. And it's a slow like you're moving out of that confusion and fear and slowly moving into really completing and mastering it. And just, I will say this, if some of you, you know, your finances are okay, emotional outbursts from parents, okay, yeah. So shit, I don't know what it was. I always do this. It just, look, it feels like you're finally gonna, oh, money. So if you're someone that's okay, you pay your bills, but you don't feel like you're living in luxuries and you want more money, let me tell you this, once you clear this and move through this, financially, you're gonna be doing, not just okay, you're gonna be doing very well. This is like really mastering this human experience and how energy is everything and how you control everything, yeah? And you're gonna master that. So what you're gonna master, I just did Sagittarius, Sharon, my dear. That's loading now. You're just mastering how this shit works, how it works on this plane. Serious mastering. And then what happens from that? You bring in what you want, which is going to be really a lot better financially for yourself. You're claiming it. You're claiming it. Yeah, no more heartbreak and bullshit. And then what do you say, Sharon? Yeah, narcissistic abuse. Yes, massively, really bad. Like, really bad. Horrendous. Like, my son is 14, guys. 14. And my mum, he come back like, this was, I tell you, look, I'm just going to tell you the story. The dynamic was, I don't talk to her at all. So he'd organised, because he's 14, that he was going to go and stay around there, right, on Thursday night. So, but he'd forgot that I'd booked to go to like this, it's just a little water park thing. It's not a big deal, but they have like, it's a nice park. I was taking a baby, but I pay for the early session. That it doesn't open to the public at 11, but you can pay for an early session. It's not that expensive, but paid for, put him on. I was like, you can come, or you like, are you still coming? So you get there for like, you can get there for 9, but I was getting there for like 10, right? Imagine my boy's like messaging her like, oh, I forgot about this water park thing, Mum, but I really want to go. So is it all right if you drop me back? Like you can drop me back really late at night, like 11:30 or something, so I can see you for longer, or early next morning, but I need to, like, I want to go. Oh my God. Did she go apeshit because she's not in control and she's not getting what she wants? She's literally a joke. She drove all the way down to pick him up, but refused to cut. Like, I had to get my toddler in the car and drive all the way to, like, it's not that far, it's about 10 minutes away, to get him out the car to hand him to her because she refuses to drive the extra fucking 10 minutes. Like, I've got a toddler. This woman has loads of money, no job, nothing in her life. The bitch can't even drive an extra 10 minutes to make my life easy. Like, oh, it was just insane. And then, anyway, so by the time he came back, she was fighting him, like, as in, he was like, she was horrible to me the whole time. She was just making digs at me, just nasty. In the morning, so she let him sleep in. She told him that she would drop him at 10:30 to the park. I was like, that's fine, I'm going to be there by 10, right? Imagine, I'll ring him at 11:15, like, where are you? And he's like, it sounds like he's just woken up. So what she did is she tried to let him sleep in so that he'd miss it, and then she was hoping he'd be like, oh no, don't worry, I won't go now, you can just drop me back later. Just trying to control everything. And then he was like, what's going on then? So, like, are we going or what? Like, I need to go. So she had he's 14, guys. She had a complete emotional breakdown, telling him she never thought he would do this to her. How I've stolen money from her. Literally, I owe her £4.5 grand, guys. Literally. 4.5? I owe her £1,400. And I'd been paying back, but because I was moving and all that, I stopped. They've got loads of money. She can do without the £50 a month just for a few months. And she's like telling my son that I've stolen the money and all of this. Oh, it was just wild. My son came back like, it was so much. I don't know what the hell just happened. Poor kid. Just crazy. People are just crazy. So yeah, there's an example of I have a hard time understanding. I should practice. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, sunshine. Also, I am very London talk and I talk really fast. So I'm really sorry. But anyway, guys, moving along, let's just see what else Spirit wants to tell us. This was so manipulative to everyone. They love drama. I know. He's oh, the best bit was Sharon. So when I dropped him, she was like, I'm in Tesco's, like the big Tesco's, like at the entry point. I just dropped him near the lights and drove off. And he said he walks into Tesco's and she just started shouting at him. And he was like, and she said to him twice, what's the point? You should just go, home now. You should just go home. He's a 14-year-old teenager. She said it twice and he was like confused and just went, okay then, and turned around and walked off to leave. And then she was like, Taylor, because she's so manipulative. She's trying to guilt him so that he'll say what she wants and needs to hear. It's so crazy. Good on you for being up to them. Yeah, listen, it took me a long time, Sharon. It took me so long, but you know, the deeper, like I'm healing, I'm seeing how that passed down to me and how I projected, not as bad, but in the past was projecting that into my relationships because I was living in fear. Like, and then I'm projecting because I'm demanding. It's just crazy. It's crazy, guys. So the healing process is fun as well, isn't it? Like, how's everybody else? Have you been like, I've been having such major breakthroughs, literally major breakthroughs, reflecting how I want to change things, how I want to change how I see the world. I want to change how I am. Like, I want to do better, be better, but I don't want to run myself to the ground in the system. Like, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? So, funny with what I'm saying. So we've got awakening. People starting to wake up to the art of surrendering. We all love manipulation. Yeah. Well, because he didn't grow, like she had her claws in a bit, but he didn't, you know, I'm the one that had all of the childhood wounds and shit from her. So, but he grew up with a more healed version, obviously not fully healed. So he can see it a bit clearer at 14. He was like, what the hell? Where if I was 14, I'd be caved in. Like, she'd have me like, I'm sorry, like, I won't go. Yay, it just uploaded, Sharon. Okay, so here we go. This spirit's saying exactly kind of what I've been explaining to you guys in my dynamic. You know, waking up to how you've got to surrender. Like, let people be who they're going to be. You can't control them. Don't take everything so personal. Everybody's got their own shit. Like, if someone's horrible to you, just remove yourself. Like, you know, pull out the regrets. You didn't see clearly then, but you see clearly now. You didn't understand them because you hadn't gone through the process of learning a lesson. Now you have, it's fine. Like, you don't have to be regretful. That was who you was then. But who you are now is the growth, the more healed growth version. So we got a barrier. This was a barrier for a lot of things in people's lives, you know. This has been a barrier for many people's lives. But I do feel that's going to be clear. What did we say? Fear, yeah? The barrier is fear. It's always fear. You know, if you're in a relationship and someone hurts you, it's because deep down they're running off of fears, yeah? That's literally it. It's fears. Fears that they can't control a dynamic, fears that they're going to get hurt, fears that it means you don't love them. It's just stuck in that personal victim, fearful bullshit, right? And it's the same in everything. Like, fear just keeps everybody bound up. But if you can observe yourself, catch yourself, and remove the fear, you can thrive, guys. All the way up. All the way up. Thriving. No more fears. No more, like, you've got to be gentle with yourself as well. Like, I'm in a very weird energy at the moment. Like, I think I'm doing so much healing that I can't really do much else, like, energetically. Like, I feel like I'm just kind of toddling along, allowing my mind to catch up with what's energetically changing. And I'm just like, I can't do too much. It's all you know, too much for my mind to get its head round because I'm having all these breakthroughs. But yeah, I just feel like the collective is really understanding fear-based things, people, issues, and moving forward. I cut the deck on ascending. Moving forward, I feel. After probably going through some kind of pause, and that's where I think I'm at. Although I'm not stood still, I'm not stagnant, but I'm moving, but at a very slow pace. It really feels. Yeah, well said. Do you choose fear or love in any moment or situation? And that's it. And it's so many people's knee-jerk reaction to choose fear, but they don't understand they're choosing fear, they're just acting in the fear. But if you can separate that and really start observing yourself and be okay when you start observing yourself and seeing that part of you, like nobody is fucking perfect, no one. Can you forgive yourself? Stop holding up in regret. Now I'm having these breakthroughs, I'm looking back like, oh my god, like how was I was being that way, like, but it's okay because I'm seeing that now. No. I'm in the Merlin's car park waiting for my son. It's a big hardware shop. Oh, nice. What's your son getting? What's your son getting from the hardware shop, Sharon? Oh, 1616. It's on the timer. They haven't looked them. Yeah, what's he getting, Sharon? What are you buying from the hardware? Are you building anything or like? To do with growing. Is he doing that? I see a thing on Instagram. I'd love to. I just, you know, toddler, everything in my life. I've put shelves out in my garden because I want to grow some like vegetables, and my garden's not that big, but you can find ways to do it. But I'm in the middle of painting the front room and stuff. But I follow a guy on Instagram that does that, and really want to do it. Like, oh my god, I love him. I wish you were in my country. I'd make him come and help me. Sharon. I'd make him come and help me because I don't know where to start, but I need to finish my front room and then go into the garden, do the painting, and then set up a little plot. But it's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard when you've got a toddler and don't sleep, or just, it's hard. Everything's hard. Everything's hard in this plane. But as long as we can sit in unconditional love, guys, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. But yeah, so collective energy wise, understanding the fear that affects yourself, other people, breakthroughs, moving to a more calmer energy, calmer vibe, and letting go of regrets and understanding yourself. He's a Libra. Oh yeah, my son's a Libra. Bless him. Yeah, bless him. How old is he? What a legend. I'd love to be such a green thumb. I really would. Yeah, telling me needs to let me know where to start, what to do. I need to know what the hell I'm doing. It's a bit dark. It's supposed to be hot today. You're alright there in Australia, loving life. Feel furious with that until they're around 4. Yeah, oh mate. Does it get better at 4? Probably. Not really. I'm just so tired all the time. She drains the life out of me. But she's seeing her dad now, so hopefully as they get more comfortable, he can help me take a break, because I need to spend some alone time with my son as well. He's 22, 23 in October. Yeah, wow. Good age, living a great life. Good for him. I'm proud of him for being a green thumb, Sharon. It's really good, really good. Right, guys. I'm going to have to love and leave you all. Like, I'm back around now, so you will catch me, see me. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I've finished the all signs. But now I need to pick up again on the all signs because it took me so long to finish them. But yes, I hope you all have an amazing, lovely weekend. And I'm honestly sending you all so much love and light. Bye. Bye, Sharon.